this time. I mean, realistically, they should have done something beforehand. But he's not. I mean, even it gets to a point where like they're telling where even like his fucking top guy is telling him, you need to stop. Like you need to go. You need to like drop the chair. Right? Will he? What's the point?
For the smoke.
What the fuck's the point?
Well, because the thing about it, at this point in time, they know that come next year, he's not going to be reelected because people are going to vote
How do you
against
know that he's not gonna be reelected?
because people.
It's
This is
not
the thing.
likely.
Hold on a second. Look at like this.
How's
Look
it not
at
likely? How it wasn't likely for him to be elected?
No, but
No,
first,
it was
the
very
reason why
likely
he
for him
got
to be elected
elected
in the
was
first
because
I
of
know
the
a lot
fact
of people
that
didn't
people.
want Hillary, but again, I mean,
No,
still.
but people didn't vote. They sat there and went no, and all the people that wanted him to be.
Did you know
voted
people
in,
didn't vote?
People didn't vote.
Yeah.
That's
What do
how
you
he
mean
got
people
in.
didn't vote. How do you know that people didn't vote?
That's how he got
Because
in.
look, like literally the day before fucking like the election, there was people that like.
I don't understand the reason of not voting. I mean, they don't matter.
I'm not saying
Like, I believe in everybody, like not everybody, like specifically, like
No,
saying,
pe-
but
the
people,
people
I
that
feel the
voted for
majority
him-
voted more than even
No,
population
but if you
of Canada
watch like
voted for
talk
that
shows
fucking
like Jimmy
presidency.
Kimmel or some shit
No.
like that,
Yeah.
when this was
There's
happening,
more population than Canada that voted for presidency in that fucking country. I
Because
guarantee that.
there's full of racists in Canada, and you see it here.
Wait, what? No, I'm not comparing us to America. I'm just saying the population that voted for that thing and the population, the amount in total in general in Canada was used towards a vote.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
he's saying
they
our
both
whole
vote because of the size of
But it
population that
was-
Canada has compared to the U.S. Like,
But
they
it
had a
was-
large amount of votes on that whole
Yeah, because
situation.
it was the people that believed in what he was
you
talking
do
about.
realize that he didn't even actually win, right? Even with the lack of people voting, he got voted in by electoral votes.
I mean, like, that's only proven by a competing fucking news channel. Again,
like, he
this is
lost.
exactly what we've been learning about school. It's like there's a lot of. I mean, you look
No,
at
you're
one
right.
channel.
You're right.
You look at one channel. We only watch one specific
watch
type of
one
news.
form of
And we only
media.
listen to that type
You're
of
only
news.
gonna see
If
that
we
media.
hear something that we don't believe in, we're gonna disagree with it anyways. It's the fucking news because we already know it's the news. Realistically,
He's right.
right?
He's
We
right.
only listen to
We
one
learned a lot about
opinion
bias,
realistically.
like,
True,
all
but the
all
bias.
year.
But look at the bias of itself. The people that wanted him in voted, and the people that did not want to vote for him did not. They did nothing because they were all shocked, going, "Oh my God," and they were shocked by the people that voted for him are the people that were fucking so ignorant to the fucking malarkey that he was talking about, and that got him in, and that's what it was about. Because they didn't want to vote for Hillary, and they chose, and I hate this term, the lesser of two evils, and the people that believed in that, they went in, and that was it. And the rest of the people were like, oh shit.
Well, that's what I mean. So the other option was Hillary. Then the other options were too diverse and too split up. So a lot of the other options, they were so low that it didn't even matter to that point. I will give it that.
Exactly.
I'll give it that. But I mean, that's what I mean. There was still probably majority votes. I mean, like that
And-
country's got voted for.
But you
who
gotta
they
Where
remember,
voted.
America's at right now, though.
Yeah, there's
No, but things that are trending in their like for their upcoming election. Reparations.
Look what was trending before
Yeah,
their
but
last election.
every
They
single
don't Obama.
I don't know. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen.
No,
or
no,
anything
no,
like
but
that. What I'm
every so
saying
often they
is-
bring that conversation up and put it on the table.
What?
Reparations. They bring it up every so often, they talk about it, just to fucking put blinders on your face because of all the other bullshit that's going on in the world.
Every single Democrat.
It's never,
And
it's not
look,
gonna happen.
How you can't say that.
I can't say that.
If this dude
'Cause
can
if it
propose
was-
a wall, then anybody can go into office and propose whatever the fuck
They can
want.
propose anything, but it's not gonna happen. He's gonna get what? Maybe 17 feet of a wall? Well, good for fucking him. That's all you're gonna get. You're not gonna get a whole fucking wall as what you described and what you asked for. You're gonna get this little piece of wall and a little plaque.
I really feel like the walls are
Okay.
point at this point.
Exactly. Exactly. They're trying to overthrow him at this point. They're literally being like,
Like it was something he was used for his election. I mean, not necessarily used for his advantage or anything like that, but I mean, like it was something he said. Now he's just a man with I got bordered kind of thing, right? Like he needs to live up to it.
because the people that believe in his fucking shit want that. That's what it comes down to.
Well,
They want that, but they're
yes,
they're
I
stupid.
I mean, well, yes, I agree with it. Yes, people want something. Yes, they want people like that because of the things happen when.
Well,
it's like,
his
but
whole-
again, I mean, like, is it what you really want? At the
like
end
I
of the
said,
day?
his whole thing.
Like, are we almost like better off letting fucking someone ride the rails, just so we all fucking sit here comfortably while we're at a certain age
But we do
to
that.
benefit? No, I mean, yeah, we're sitting here in Canada with fucking Trudeau, riding the rails here.
We do that.
yes.
thing about
But I
it
mean,
is-
like,
the thing about
why
it
are
is-
we like
You're
that?
not wrong about that. Our
Why are we?
ministers
Why are we
like
not
that.
like that?
No, but we live in a country where the government doesn't need us. The government doesn't need us to fucking say shit. The votes don't mean a goddamn thing.
Right
And the,
here.
the government does whatever the fuck they want. If they want to change a law tomorrow, they'll
I mean,
just do it.
And it's not even. I mean, change a law only to an extent, realistically.
Like, look at the law where breathalyzers, you could be breathalyzed at any time. Did they come to the fucking vote to the fucking?
There's also
people?
no carding law. You know what no carding law is?
No.
You have no reason to card me for any reason. You can't just walk up to me and ask me for ID. That's law in Canada. There's a no carding law in Canada. You can't just. I'm pretty sure you can't. The cop can't just walk up to you. What's your kind of your ID? But again, yes, if you are holding an open canister in public and he asks you for ID, that's a reason to ask for ID. Realistically, even if you are of age, I mean, yes, you should be submitting your fucking thing because you're of age. Right? There's nothing wrong
And
with
who
that.
came up with the law and who voted for it? We didn't vote for a goddamn thing. They just do what they want. All we gotta do is fucking keep working.
I don't know
keep
about
working.
that for sure. So
I mean, like we have a lot more fighting than we can do. I mean, like we just don't do a whole lot of fighting.
Because there's no one to hear you. You could go to Queens Park all day and have 20,000 people sitting there saying,
Like
"I
Queens
do
Park is
not
only
want."
provincial. That's only going after Ford.
Yeah, but you could go to Ottawa. You could go to Ottawa and sit there and go, "Yo, I can go to Queen Park. I can go here and there. I could go to anybody, and they'll just
that guy's
laugh
not
in
gonna
your
last
face.
either.
They'll just
Donald
laugh in your
Trump
face.
Jr. Like she hated on him a lot. Our teacher
I mean,
hated on
things
him
take
a lot.
time.
in
I
the
feel like a
first-
lot of things take time, and everything changes over time.
Canada,
Nothing happens like that.
Canada has been in this state for way too long, and the thing about it is, it's deteriorating and deteriorating and deteriorating, and no matter what happens,
Which direction would we go in? A Trump direction?
we shouldn't go that way. But how are they? They're going to turn around. They're trying to make our healthcare system.
We should
into
go in the
what
Obama
America-
direction? Would that benefit us?
We were already there. We're already there. Obama was taking our
But you're
shit
saying
to make it into
but I
what
mean,
we
like,
want.
but he made something.
He was trying to, and they stopped him because they're sitting there going, "We
They
made
did stop him
trillions
at-
of
They
dollars."
did try and stop him at every single
Yo,
juncture.
we
I'm pretty
made
sure.
Well, I mean,
Obama
because it's a
did.
very big transition. Again, things
Because
take
they
time.
make trillions of dollars off of people dying. So why are they gonna fucking stop that? You gotta be fucking out of your mind. If you go to war and you're making billions of dollars, and then you're trying to tell me not to go to war so I can stop making billions of dollars that none of the fucking public gets, the populace doesn't get that, only the rich people get that shit. Only the politicians that are lobbying for that get that shit. It's the same shit over here. The lobbyists on tobacco and alcohol and all that shit, they make all the money. What the fuck do we get?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're
I
gonna give
guarantee
me a
that.
fucking GST and Trillium? Do you get Trillium?
Yeah.
Do you get Trillium?
No.
Do you get Trillium?
I haven't got a trillion in 10 years.
Holy shit. But at the end of the day, you pay for that shit.
I'll probably get it. I'll probably
You're
get it.
literally
I'll probably
giving
get it
me
now that
back
I've been in
my money.
school.
You're giving me my GST like I fucking earned that shit. Like I fucking, oh here, because you I went to work for that shit. And you're giving it back to me.
But I mean, it's.
And you're trying to pat
I
me
mean,
on the back
no,
to be
but
like, you
who's
deserve
patting you
this.
on the back? Who the hell is patting you on the
The
back?
government fucking
Nobody's
saved
patting
me.
you on the
one's
back.
patting you on
The
the back.
government
I don't agree with that.
No,
I mean, yes, the
because-
best feeling is getting a
because-
check in the mail, no matter what. I give
It's
you
a
that. I
great,
give you-
it's a
but
great
nobody's
feeling.
patting you on the back. for
They're
that
patting
check.
you on the
They're
back
like,
because they're trying to tell you that you fucking earned this. I'm giving this
no,
to
so
you.
Trillium
They're not
is not.
they're- no.
That's not a tax
No.
return. That's just a person being a person
No.
doing your fucking being a Canadian and being whatever.
No.
But yes,
What,
your tax
you're gonna
return
give
is
me
the money.
60 bucks? Oh, what am I gonna do with 60 bucks?
That's
Giving
a
it
tax-
back to the government.
That's 60 bucks
I'm gonna
in
spend
stone.
it back on them. You're just basically
Dude.
writing this piece of
Hold up,
paper.
hold up.
But what, I mean, what if they're not giving you money back?
Hold
They're
on.
saying you owe us money.
They're literally fucking going like this.
Yeah,
I'm
how do
writing
you
you a
know?
piece of paper and
Because
going
you're
here.
only hold
And
up.
give it right back.
Hold up. Because you're only talking from one side.
I do believe in
You're
people
only
who
talking
contribute to
from
this
one
country.
side.
I'm talking from my side.
Exactly. You're only talking from one side. That's not fair because there's like
I don't
okay.
believe it fair.
That's great.
I grew up in a
2 years
privileged
ago-
neighborhood. I will say that. I grew up in a privileged neighborhood, and I can see why people pay to be where they fucking are right there because of the reality that it creates around itself.
Mhm.
And it pays to be that way. Through
Through
your taxes. How did your so all right, Oakville. How did Oakville become the way it is? Because of people pay
Because
to make.
Hamilton pays the tax, so therefore you can have those houses out there.
No, Oakville. I mean, Oakville doesn't even have any. Oakville has nothing to do with Hamilton.
Honestly,
it's not
Toronto
the
is
same.
out
Why
of
did-
Hamilton.
okay,
Oakville is.
do you understand why they created the GTA?
okay, so Oakville originated always being the type of civilization it's been.
Mhm.
And because of the people that fork in the money to make it that civilization,
Right.
and the person they put in charge that continues to create that situation, it is what it is today. So that's why you pay $2 million for a house that's fucking attached to another house, compared to a building where you pay $100,000 to just live in here, or a house that's probably twice the size of Oakville House here. The people pay to be there.
Yeah, because we live
It's
in
not
an
wrong.
we live in an individual country. Our country where if you as an
No,
individual
because the states
want
is
to
like
make
that
the
too.
most
No, but I mean,
the
you
states
pay
not like
you
that.
pay the
States
most
is
to your
completely
you
different.
pay the most to
The
your
states-
country.
it's not.
Why do you not have the right to be in the best situation in your country?
I would love to be in the best situation.
Because
but
you pay.
what's
I
my-
mean,
what
that
does my
person's
country gonna offer?
that person's already paying the most to be in
Hold
that
on.
country.
What does my country have
Slow
to
down,
offer?
slow down, slow down.
Go.
Okay, there's two things I'm gonna say here.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No, you can sit. No, you
Yeah.
can. No,
Say
you can
that.
sit down anytime you want, bro. This is what we. This is what I want. Okay, like I need conversation. But what I'm saying, okay, for you,
Huh?
you have to understand that I understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
Okay, I understand where you're coming from. But there's two things that you have to take into account.
Go for it.
He's sitting here and he's saying wholeheartedly that he comes from privilege.
So what?
I don't. Okay, and I'm sitting here and I'm saying to you, I get what he's saying. Yo,